Somebody needs to make a meme. Zoom in on the face there where he's like, ah. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin Burke. I'm a singer-songwriter and vocal coach.
In my head for too long, too long. Tell me I'm the only one that you desire. You're the only one to feed the fire.
This video popped up in my recommendations. It's called Fangirl Not Letting ATIF Letting Go during concert in Dubai. I obviously can't read, but I can teach you how to sing. All right, it's titled Fangirl Not Letting Go of ATIF during concert in Dubai. I can only imagine, I don't know how he's gonna play this off, but I have also had mini concerts where things happen that you can't necessarily plan for, and that's where training has to kick in. Excited to see what he ends up doing and how he plays this off. Also, I made a free singing lesson for you. It's on my site down below. It's 15 minutes. If you record yourself singing a little phrase before it and then record yourself singing after it and compare the two, you will hear a slight improvement. And I just want you to go check that out and try it for yourself. So take my challenge. It takes 15 minutes. I'll make you do some crazy things. But again, record your voice before it and after. You have to record your voice, okay? That's where the proof is at. Otherwise, you won't really know. So anyway, that is in the description on my site, down in the description. You get that. All right, let's get into it.
Everyone,
So I kind of need some context. Did she make it? Was she like, you know, where they bring up a fan on stage as part of the act, or did she just make her way to the front and then they're like, ah, just let her up here? You're singing the song, you're signing things, you're shaking this hand, shaking that hand, you know, patting that baby's head over there. So he seems, so right there, he seems like he's like, okay, enough. Somebody needs to make a meme. Zoom in on the face there where he's like, ah. So, okay. Oh my gosh. So he is handling this really well, and that just comes from experience. You know, there's going to be many things that happen from a fan, you know, jumping on the stage, or, for example, like tripping off the stage. There was one show I did, literally just like slipped. I was jumping around. I slipped, fell off the stage. And you know what? Normally they have the material on stages that are like anti-slip material. I guess this one didn't have it. I don't know what happened, but maybe I was a little sweaty. It gets a little crazy at those shows. I might have been a little sweaty. But anyway, I slipped off and just totally landed on my butt on the ground off the stage. And during the performance, there was just so much adrenaline moving through me that I didn't realize how much pain I was actually in. But then after the show, I couldn't even walk. I was in so much pain, but I kept singing. You know, that's something that you have to do. You have to make everything, you have to turn every mess up into a moment. And it was a fun moment that we got to share with the crowd, and we all had a great laugh. You can turn every mess up into a moment as long as you frame it properly. And we go into that in Singer as well, of frame control. You have to be able to control the perception, that's another word to use, of what the audience is seeing. You know, if I would have been embarrassed, then they would have viewed it as, this guy messed up, you know? But if I laugh it off and I'm having fun, we're all having fun together, it becomes a moment. Anyway, let's keep going. It's like, okay, time to go. And he just goes right back. He just goes right back into it. Oh, nice. I want to go to a show sometime. Who's got me with the invite to one of these shows? As soon as all this is done, I'll fly in. That'd be so fun. I think he handled that really well. I thought it was going to be a lot worse too. I wasn't sure if it was like a fan that's like grabbing onto him and just like, I love you, I'm not letting go. You know? Anyway, as performers, you always have to think, how can I create moments? Whether it was intentional, whether it was intentional or whether it was unintentional. So when a performer is crafting a set, you know, you're going to go into the micro details of how everything is going to flow, and your goal is just to create moments, as many moments for the audience as possible, as many rememberable moments so that they want to come back and they have a great time. It's your job as the performer to entertain and create so many different moments so that when the audience goes back, when they go back home, they're laying in bed just thinking of all those different things that happened. You know, that is the goal of a professional performer. The thing is, though, is that things never go to plan. And anybody that has, performed a decent amount of shows or done tours will know that what I say is true. Things just don't go to plan. Especially the more people you get involved. You know, the bigger the shows, the bigger the venues, the more people that have to get involved. There's a lot of moving parts in these things that even the singer can't control. And so the performer just always has to be prepared to create what would be embarrassing into something fun, what would be a mess up into a moment that brings the audience closer together, even if it's called out. You know, something like that could have gone terribly wrong if like she wouldn't let go. Could have been bad, but he was able to like de-escalate that properly, and it wasn't an awkward moment, but he was also respectful because you love who's showing up to the shows. It's like, it's all love. It's always love. But at the same time, you know, you got to respect different people's boundaries and all that. And there was that mutual respect, but he was able to de-escalate it to where there was kind of that mutual respect, and there never had to get to a place where like a bodyguard would have to jump in or anything like that. So I thought that this was a great example of, how to respond when unplanned things happen in shows. So anyway, tons of love. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you're staying safe and healthy as always. And this is probably a great time to do that free 15-minute singing lesson. If you haven't yet, give it a try. I'm so confident that it really is going to improve your voice that I'm just like, just record your voice before, go through it, record it after. Don't listen to what I say. I can try to tell you what you're capable of, but if you're like me, what it would take is like actually going through something and listening back and hearing proof. I'm a kind of person that I want proof before I want to invest my time into something. So anyway, that's there for you whenever you want. It's link is down in the description on YouTube or on my site Singer. Okay, tons of love. See you in the next one. Peace. If you give me a few minutes, I'm going to prove to you that you can have the singing voice that you've dreamed of. I couldn't sing to save my life. I'm going to play you a little clip of one of my first recorded songs, and try not to cringe. Roll the clip. Yeah, I know. There is hope. Because now I am a professional singer. I've toured around the nation performing my original music. It's the way. I've performed for thousands live and millions online. The only reason I'm saying that is to say that if this naturally untalented guy can do it, you absolutely can. But don't just take my word for it. We get many testimonials coming in every day from people who are using Singer and getting incredible results.
And I 100% would recommend Singer TV. Like, I was skeptical. I'm like, is this thing actually gonna work? But I remember 5 minutes into that video, like I was singing better than I've ever sang in my life.
Singer is where you need to be. It has perfected my singing.
Really recommend you
Do you think you're...
Go ahead and take the free lesson below as well to just get started. It's a 15-minute sample lesson. The reason Singer works so well is because it takes all of the best techniques and exercises that I've personally accumulated over my 10-year singing journey. You're gonna learn things like how to hit high notes with ease, how to nail the hardest riffs and runs, how to sing with vibrato, dynamics. I'll see you inside Singer. Tons of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.